Okay, so this is the car that we'll be buying. Bagel, why did you bite the chair? He bit this off for sure. Anyway. Good. Hi! Going back to Japan. We are an hour early for boarding. Mamami muna kami. So for this trip, we are going to Japan again for the cherry blossom. At saka, first time to Kyoto. Those are the things that we can probably expect from this trip. So for now, kain muna kami. Then, we'll take a video again once we land into Narita. Yeah, it's hot. Glad to be back. Delayed 1 hour. Late by a few minutes. Let's see. Alright, we got a rental. Before we begin our journey, let's actually go around the Mirage. This is a Mitsubishi Mirage, latest model. Check lang natin kung may scratches tayo. There's some watermarks. Alright, make sure when you're renting a car, do inspect before. So there are marks already here. Okay, but that's dirt. Dirt marks there as well. Nothing major. We have dirt marks here, dirt marks here. Okay, so accept
5,000 yen.
Okay, we need to go to a Lawson na lang. It's okay, let's go. Janae, we're gonna drive. So good thing I actually trained for this during Singapore. We're 30 minutes late. We should have got this car 30 minutes early, but I think we'll be fine. 2:30 p.m. Let's go to RWB. Our first journey for today is going to Kashiwa in Nakai-San'S place. Whew. Okay, it's an hour drive. See ya. Okay, Jun's gonna be in the camera. Bye. They're not letting us go.
And after that box.
Oh, look, it's an Alteza. It's Fran's car. Alright. Driving in Japan. Right-hand drive. Grabe. What the fuck? Is it static or air? Obnoxiously low car right in front of us. F30 BMW. Oh, mini-stop Jun.
Kaya mo na.
It's so low. That is so low, bro. Fucking hell. It's a 4 Series. It's so low, dude. Hindi mo naka-top down tayo dito.
Diba? Tapos nagsusnow.
Yeah. Top down, sabi dito. Top down on an RWB, driving in Japan. Ay, it's the dream. No insurance.
Don't say that! I remember. Hey, that's the bus. The bus.
Oh my god, here we are. Abu Dhabi's here. That's Notting Hill. Sasabit ako.
Oh, it's malayo.
Alright. That's good. Alright, welcome guys to Rowell Big Riff or RWB, the home of Nakai-San himself. And I'm not kidding, I think this is where he lives. I do not see him going home somewhere. He just lives here. So the goal for this trip is to see one of Nakai-San's cars and possibly purchase it. So in the last video, if you watched it, there was a Turbo Cabriolet RWB that was wrapped by Archie Chang for his event and art installation, and that is this car without the wrap. They removed it already. I got inside info from Boss Angie about the initial price of this car, and I quickly messaged Nakai-san after my first visit in Japan. And after a few months of back and forth, I offered some prices. He got back to me, I got back to him. He gave it to me at a really, really good price that I decided to go back to Japan and visit it again, to visit the car actually, to have an inspection per se, right? And RWBs are not cheap, these are very prestigious body kits that opens you to a world of business. You're a businessman.
May mga kaskas pa ng kamay ni Bagel eh.
Ha?
Yossi ni Nakai-San.
The car is actually a 997 Turbo Cabriolet. So this specification is actually very rare. In the Philippines, I think there's only one nationwide. In Japan, these cars will only pop up every 3 or so months. All right, this car is actually an RWB prototype. This is one of the first cars to be an RWB on the 997 platform. And this was the base car that was used to perfect the turbo models that Nakai-San offers now as part of the 997 RWB package. So this is me just checking the car for some oil leaks, blow-by. These cars are, well, surprisingly the car itself is stock. There's nothing done to the engine. It's a very, of course, I think back on pandemic times, Nakai-San was more focused on the bodywork than the performance side, because the air cools that he built back in the day were race cars. These are street cars. So 997 is very heavily focused on street cars as of now. The race series or the track series of the 997 has not come out yet, so we have not joined idlers yet. Okay, so this is the car that we'll be buying. This is actually a good setup because we have another turbo here, but this is a Turbo S. This is Mark Wang's Yorkshire. This was the car that was first done by Nakai, the first Turbo S in the world actually. So I'm gonna make this quick because our sunlight is going down, and let's inspect the car. There's a few things that I will need to do when we buy this car. Mainly is, one, the paint has to be redone because there's a lot of scuffs na. Rough world, baby. That's fine, okay? So if we're gonna repaint it anyway, it's gonna get refurbished. But these are all top coat marks naman, so we can like buff it up, detail the car, and we can use it. But the thing is, Nakai-san won't be able to paint this car until next year, he said. So this is Nakai's personal car. As you can see, the iconic ashtrays there, and of course the tobacco. This is a cabrio. Indeed, it's a cabriolet turbo, so it's a bit rough around the edges, but nothing that we can't fix. So it's being sold for a bargain actually. So I won't tell you the price yet until I purchase it, so I don't want to jump the gun. May mga scratches here. Of course, Nakai-san owns Bagel, the doggy. So we'll have to repaint this whole center console because there's like scratches of the dog here. But that's fine. You can actually see Bagel's fur. I actually love that dog, so I don't mind. So let's start the car. Keys. Let's see the keys. Hopefully there's a spare key for this. I'll ask Nakai-san for it. Engine. You'll get here. So let's try to put the car in gear. What's weird is the text for this one looks a bit strange, but it's like the kilometer reading is changed here. Huh. Oh, wait. I know why. This car is not from Japan. It's a USDM car. Because it's on Fahrenheit. It's on Fahrenheit. Tapos ito, pinaltan ni Nakai-san siguro ng gauge cluster. Kasi you can actually see it's glittery. This is not. And it's on kilometers, not in miles. So this car is from America, not Japan. It's a USDM car. So that's something that I actually just noticed now. Wing down. Oh, there we go. Works. Wing up. Alright, so let's put the top down. There's a bit of nibbles here. Bagel, why did you bite the chair? he bit this off for sure. Anyway. Let's see the action. Alright. Ayan. This one I want to show you. There's a bit of deterioration na dito. And the fabric's like, you know, sagging. Yung headliner niya, sasag na ng konti. See? Alright. That's the only problem. It's a bargain price. The RWB kit is expensive, as you may have known. So, body kit's already included with the price. Okay. So when we're gonna make a wing, we're gonna have to make a wing that's not gonna hit this mechanism. So it should move like that. Alright. Alright, that sums up the inspection, pre-purchase inspection of the car. I did not include everything, I just include the interesting parts. So I don't want to bore you guys of like me just talking about the car non-stop or the things I look out for, but yeah. Okay, that will conclude my visit here at the HQ. Notting Hill right in front of us. Ito yung dinaride ni Angie at ni Sid. Then, 2 turbos and then 1 GT3 RS. The other bang bus. RWB bang bus. Nakai-San'S K car. Abu Dhabi here. Our rental car here is Jimmy, thank you for coming. We have Blair, the first 997 pala to na ginawa na. This is basically the prototype. That's why Nakai-San'S not selling it. Okay, so that will conclude our visit. So this one is actually a manual as well. Just want to show you guys. Manual turbo cab. Damn. Not really a turbo cab, sorry. Carrera Cabriolet. Okay. Alright, after the RWB, we are off to Mito, Ibaraki, to meet our partner in Japan, Lucas of Malusaka Corporation. So, the reason why we visited RWB is to view in fact, to view the 997 Turbo Cab ni Nakai-San. Kasi nga, I want to purchase the car, build the car here, represent Fitment outside the country and to the world stage. That is the main reason of buying that car in the business aspect of things. For the personal aspect of things, I really just want to buy it because it's a dream of mine to have a car outside the country as well. Alam mo yun, it would be so cool to have a car in Japan that you can just like drive around. Every time you have to go to Japan, you don't have to have a rental car. Car is actually okay. Mechanically okay. Bago mga coilovers, may mga control arms na bago. Minor oil leaks lang sa oil feed line pero madali na yun. O-rings lang yun. Kailangan lang ng PMS. Kailangan lang ng magandang maintenance ng auto at full inspection. Kailangan lang din ng fender liners na fiberglass. And then, that's it. The car will be... Nakai-San will tidy up the car naman, sabi niya sa akin. So, yeah, that's the main reason we visited that car. And for now, let's drive to Mito, Ibaraki, to Malusaka Corporation. See you guys. So here we are at Malusaka in a undisclosed location. Sorry, I can't tell you where this part of Japan is because it's our private storage space with Lucas. Lucas is the guy with the yellow jacket. He's from Poland. He's Polish with a Japanese wife, and he is actually part of RWB. This is why I'm telling you guys, when you're part of RWB, it opens you up into a world of connections. You're not just buying a body kit, you're actually being connected worldwide, in the whole world. So imagine, he trusts me because I'm RWB. I represent the Philippines side of RWB. And he is in Japan. Of course, he represents the people that connects with RWB in Japan. And this is what Nakai-San has created for us, a safe haven for everyone to just enjoy car life and trust each other. And this is the biggest thing because Nakai-San's not driven by money. He's not driven by money, but he's driven by passion. And the people that helps him out and the clients that get RWB are the ones that take up the helm, pass the torch to help Nakai-San. Like genuinely sees them as, or sees Nakai-San, him, as like the godfather or like the grandfather of all of these people. He's like a common dad to us right now, you know. We ask how he is. Have you seen Nakai-San? How's his health? Blah blah blah. It's kind of like literally, as cliche as it may sound, it's actually literally like you're now part of a big family, like a big family, and you're just family, you know, not acquaintances. So this is Lucas's business. He actually exports cars for a living, and after some back and forth during January to now, half a year later, we actually secured the Southeast Asian account for Malusaka. So we are actually handling the sales for the Southeast Asian market of Malusaka, because I realized if I'm gonna be putting my foot in Japan, you know, like having a foothold on it, might as well invest on a sideline, because things can go wrong for Fitment Engineering Japan, and having as another source of income that will actually secure me, I have a peace of mind, will come in handy down the road, you know. So I assume this is a place you guys just rent, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I brought this one today.
The Scud, huh?
This one yesterday.
This is rare.
Black color,
Yeah.
10,068 kilometers.
355
Yeah, manual.
manual. Wow, this is nice. Your clients own
It's
this?
a bit of work inside, but for that money, it's worth every penny.
Scud. Yeah, it's a Scud. Doesn't have
Yeah.
F on it. It's 430.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scuderia.
I mean, what's better than one Scuderia?
2 Scuderias, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, this is a flex. Dude, fucking crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Whose RWB is this?
It's our customers.
He's sending it out.
For this one to be made.
He's waiting for this one to be made because
This is going to be RWB. This is going to be RWB. My green one's going to be RWB. I bought another one, 960.
ooh, the green one. This one is a nice one. How much is this one, Lucas?
18 million, I think. This was on auction ball. 17 or no, 16 something.
You're making me rethink my choices, you know. This is something that we can't buy in the Philippines, let alone a manual. Damn.
I bought another one.
Manual as well.
I think so. I didn't see it. I know from a customer that he has big interest. This motorbike is 8 million yen.
What the? Why? Well, I see Allens on it, so.
Not only Blue Thunder crankshaft.
Blue Thunder.
The bike itself, like if it would be just with the original parts, it would be like 4.5, 5 million. But it's got ultra light magnesium wheels, racing calipers, stage 2 crankshaft on the engine by
It's a huge motor on that small frame.
1.1 liter.
1.1 liter. 2 piston engine?
No.
2 cylinder? 4 cylinder
You see
engine.
4 pipes.
Yeah, I see it now. Oh, there
It's a
it is.
1979 model, and this headlight alone
It's what?
is fully street illegal.
Illegal for the street.
Illegal, yeah, because
But it's colored, yeah.
it's a Marshall headlight, but it's got hige no neko no hige, cat's mustache on it, and this pattern is not legal anymore.
Ah,
according to
I
the
did.
law.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Neko whiskers, huh?
See, I have my smoke screen on,
Yeah.
and I take my helmet off. People are like, why the fuck is a foreigner riding something like that?
That's so Japanese though, huh?
The interior is dark red. Nice view, right?
Yeah. So big thanks to Lucas for showing us this part of the business, as we now are incorporated with their business chain, as we are part of the Southeast Asian connection or the account for it. So these are all the collections in the warehouse in a bird's eye view, and we are now ready for business. If you are interested for cars internationally in Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, or anywhere in Southeast Asia, we can handle the deal for you. The official name for our Southeast Asian connection or account for Malusaka is called Nozomi. You can actually contact us for all of your car needs. We are direct access to the auction and of course private dealership offers. All right, it's a pleasure to see these cars. After an hour and a half of drive, We're at our hotel. The Mirage did well. Had fun driving this little guy. You know what? That's funny. The tires, after a long drive, usually the tires are warm, diba? Tires are fucking cold because of the fucking weather. It's so cold outside. The tires aren't even warm. Anyway, I'm gonna pack up and then park the car. See ya.